Over the years in Europa Universalis 4, I've played many countries that bring me pain and suffering, and I love it. That's not true. I don't love it. It's pain and suffering. Why would I love it? But you guys love it. You guys enjoy seeing me suffer and play these extremely difficult countries. And one of the most infamous, or famous I should say, countries that bring pain and suffering, a country so difficult in Europa Universalis 5, is exactly the Princedom of Albania, a two-province minor nation located in the Balkans, surrounded by mostly more powerful neighbors and of course the absolute behemoth of the Ottomans. However, Albanian ideas are really good for defensive play, and we start off with the most powerful ruler and general in the entire game, Skanderbeg, who's a 656. I haven't played these guys in years, and I was feeling up for a challenge. So ladies and gentlemen, let's jump in as Albania in Europa Universalis 4. Alright, here we are as Albania, ladies and gentlemen. Like I just said in the intro, man, one of the most difficult countries in EU4, and paired with the fact that it's been very long since I've played these guys, and paired with the fact that I don't play EU4 that often and I'm a little bit rusty, could turn this into an even bigger challenge than it's supposed to be. But yeah, as Albania right here, man, like I said in the intro, we start off with pretty defensive-minded ideas: manpower recovery speed plus 20% fort defense, army tradition decay as a finisher. In the meantime, we got land force limit, land leader maneuver, prestige, cavalry flanking ability, stab discount, tolerance of heretics and heathens, and national manpower. And we do have a little bit of a mission tree right here, just focusing on some stuff over in the Balkans. But yeah, man, here's Skanderbeg, 656, absolutely insane general as well. Hopefully he'll still be alive by the time we get to fight the Ottomans, if they don't already start fighting us. And even though we do start off as Catholic, all of our country is Orthodox. However, us staying as Catholic, I think the strat was, yeah, staying as Catholic to be able to get some allies over here to help you with the Ottomans. Either way, man, first on the list has got to be Serbia. We have got to expand into these guys and maybe these guys and gobble them up before Hungary and the Ottomans do, because otherwise there's nowhere we can go. Oh yeah, and we're guaranteed by Venice right at the start, which should help a little bit. Alright, so estate setup done. I've started improving with Aragon right away because I noticed, oh, actually, there we go, they'll already accept a royal marriage. After that, we can probably ally them. I'll try and go for Hungary, Austria, the Pope, someone like that. And I've also immediately started spying on Serbia. If the Ottomans guarantee them, which I know sometimes does happen, we're absolutely fricked. There's nothing we can do. But if that doesn't happen, we should be able to gobble up Serbia and their ally Bosnia here, depending. Alright, there's an alliance with Aragon, so at least we're decently safe from the Ottomans in this early point. However, after they take Constantinople, there's no telling what they'll do. So, there's a claim on Serbia as well. They haven't gotten... Oh, actually, they guarantee me as well. Losers. They haven't allied anyone else. They're only linked up with Bosnia, and they haven't been guaranteed by Hungary or the Ottomans. Actually, I just remembered Hungary can do that as well. Let's see if we can hook up some other alliances here with some big guy. Bohemia. Huh. That's pretty interesting. What about royal marriages here? Oh, there we go. Hungary. Perfect, dude. Perfect. That's gonna let us link up with them as well. There we go. There's a marriage with Hungary. And Naples wanted one as well. However, wait, how can Naples want one? Perfect. There's an alliance with Hungary as well. Now, the thing is, after I take Serbia and or Bosnia here, Hungary is just gonna break it. So this is a temporary one. I mean, we kind of want to fight them anyway, right? We want Croatia. They're their junior partner. However, keeping them around until we hit the Ottomans would be nice, although I doubt it's possible. Yeah, if we take anything in Bosnia, these guys will get mad. However, I gotta take it, because they'll take it. Alright, so to hit Serbia, I need to build up over here a little bit, get some loans, get like 2 merc companies as well. Let's actually do that. There we go, there's indebted to the burghers. Loans are super tiny, I know. Let's get rid of this guy to save some money. We'll get 6 of these guys, and then let's just get the free company. And that's 10. 6 and 8, they outnumber me. I need another one. Okay, armies are up. We can take built to force limit. Claim on every neighboring province. That's right, I didn't need to spy on Serbia. I'm stupid. Okay, we're losing a lot of money, so we need to be really quick right here. Obviously, our advantage is Skanderbeg, man. It's as simple as that. Do we co-belligerent Bosnia? Like that, maybe we could even vassalize them or something. It's dangerous like that with silly. What about with favors? But no, Hungary will occupy stuff. Nah, let's just go in, bro. Let's just go in, and I am gonna do this. Let's see, this is how we get them. We get them to walk onto these, well, highlands, actually. Do we have defensive advantage in highlands? I forget that. A dice roll for attacker, yeah. And, yeah, we just bait them in and walk in with Skanderbeg. Let's see, this should be a pretty easy win. Yeah, lost quite a lot of troops, but it's okay. Let's go and peace out Bosnia first. Okay, Bosnia's toast. We're gonna make them our vassal. There we go. Silly actually can't even get over here, which is great. Okay, cool. I just completely wiped Serbia, which means I can get rid of the merc companies because they are costing me quite a lot of money. Yep. Perfect. War is done, and that's a full annex on Serbia. No risk of a coalition. Excellent. Okay, let's just wait for Herzegovina to get out of this because they're allied with Wallachia and they're doing something. If they survive, we'll go in on them. If not, I guess we'll just have to deal with Ragusa, which is gonna be tough, but this is gonna be the extent of our expansion, man. Okay. Time to look for more allies. Obviously, we're not going to go bankrupt. We just got a lot of money. So, yeah, I don't know. Pope, Austria, Bohemia, Poland. We need anyone to fight the Ottomans, which... Oh, look. See, this is another thing I've completely forgotten about that happens in EU4, man. You know, sometimes the Ottomans support the rebellion of the Timurid vassals. So, they're busy early here, and they haven't gone in for Byzantium. Which, of course, does mean we could go in for Byzantium, but I don't want to no-CB them. I really don't. Okay, now we're just chilling. I'm coring up the stuff that we took from Serbia. All is good right here. Still waiting for this to end. I'm actually pretty... Oh, there we go. I can even ally Austria. That's perfect. So, yep. Hooking up with big allies to help me defeat the Ottomans, man. It's as simple as that. I guess this strat really does work. I think I even have a guide on this. It's probably from 136, which isn't really for the latest version, but I don't think that much has changed between 136 and 137, which is like the last EU4 version. So, yeah, okay. You know, Skanderbeg doing well for us. We'll see what happens when he dies and when we gotta fight the Ottomans, but so far so good. You know, I'm actually surprised Hungary didn't break the alliance with us for taking this, man. In my experience, they do. Or was that not with Albania? Was that if you're playing, like, Serbia or something like that? I don't remember. But either way, Ragusa has wrapped things up over here. Obviously, no way we can deal with them now. Probably the peak time to actually deal with them is when we declare on the Ottomans and we drag in Austria into that same war, which means that they both can't help Ragusa. So we take that at the same time as well. Yeah. There's a marriage with Austria. Hold it right there. Are you enjoying this pristine Albania campaign in EU4 nonetheless? I know you are. And if you are, and if you want to see more EU4, why not leave a like? It lets me know that you like this video and that you want to see more EU4. Also, Jeff, I've been asking you for 6 months, subscribe to, and that's not just for Jeff, it's for all of you watching that aren't subscribed. All right, let's get back to beating the Ottomans' ass. I don't know if we've started doing it just yet. I have no idea. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Either way, us being Catholic and everything we own being Orthodox is gonna be a little bit of a problem. I think I am actually gonna flip to Orthodox, but we gotta deal with the Ottomans like at least once before we do that. Either way, pretty much everything we want to conquer is like Orthodox, at least now, so yeah, we just gotta change, because we'll have a lot of rebel troubles. Venice guarantees me and warns me. What I was gonna say is, alternatively, we could actually stay Catholic and then just go religious for our second ID group. I think we are gonna go religious for the second one. Either way, I definitely want to open up with like defensive, because that's like the whole thing, right? But we'll see. All right, cored up everything we took from Serbia. We definitely want to full state this as well, because obviously we got the gold mine right here, which we want to bump up. That's what's gonna save our economy. Oh, we've apparently expanded Albania as well. Claim on every neighboring province. Oh, I'm actually gonna save that for when we're ready to fight the Ottomans. Okay, I'm gonna try and somehow link with Poland right here. I don't think it's gonna be possible, but let's just push. Ottomans, man, surprisingly, still not fighting Biz. In fact, they've been doing that for so long, dude, that the Mamluks have pushed into Ramazan right here. And funnily enough, Ramazan actually beat Karaman, if you guys saw earlier. There it is. They waited long enough. Okay, loans are bigger now, so I've managed to completely restructure. Okay, dealt with some rebels, fully stated the rest of the stuff. Now we can lower this. We're actually making decent money. Got quite a lot of inflation, which we should probably slowly start to deal with. But yeah, how was our Poland thing? Oh, look, dude. Damn, man, I guess Albania isn't hard, is it? Maybe you just think that it's hard, right? Because it's a super tiny country right next to the Ottomans. But, dude, as long as, like, no one guarantees Serbia at the start, I think you're good, man. Because, look, dude, we allied Aragon and Hungary before we even expanded at all. And then got Austria and Poland after that. Now let's see about these guys' willingness to... So Austria is the only one that doesn't want to come in unless I get favors. Oh, that's right. I've been warned by Venice. Dude, this is actually a pretty good opportunity. I need to curry favors with Poland. Yeah, I need to do that. In fact, I'll hire some of these guys now as well. And honestly, man, even if Venice does come in, with all of these guys, they're pretty easily peace-outable. And we just grab Durazzo as well. Even though I do want to do a dedicated war against them. We'll see. Right now, man, it's looking like real good. Can we even ally the Mamluks now? But yeah, by the way, obviously we're not going to be releasing Byzantium and doing a reconquest for that, even though it's going to be like way cheaper and stuff like that. As soon as you create Byzantium, they're just in an endless rebellion loop. They absolutely suck as a subject. The only good thing about them is the reconquest. Anything else they won't help you out with. In fact, you're going to have to deal with a lot of their rebels, so I'm just going to be taking everything for myself. In fact, Bulgaria maybe we're going to do. Yeah, and then I take the biz stuff and create Bulgaria here. Yeah, that's probably actually what I'm gonna do. I just picked up Miltech 5. Oh, we start off with the League of Alege Tier 1 Government Reform, which gives us even more fort defense. Dude, at the start, we have like 48% fort, 45 really, but yeah, for second one, do we go like full defensive? This obviously doesn't grant us any bonuses, but it's just cheaper to maintain forts and stuff like that. Constructing up-to-date fortification buildings increases loyalty of nobles. Obviously, we could shrink the noble privileges or even curtail, but yeah, let's go like full defensive. But yeah, just waiting on favors with Poland right now, man, because I don't want to call them in. What? Why do you like them now? Why do you like them? Fine, we can do it without Hungary. It's fine, actually. Yeah, we just gotta wait for Poland, because Poland, surprise, surprise, brings in Mazovia and Lithuania. Oh, and Moldavia, actually, but no, they're rebellious. Okay, I think we're ready, dude. Ottomans are also somewhat busy with these guys right here. Even though that'll be done pretty quickly, we should go for it. So let's go ahead and get new burger loans right here. We are almost till force limit. What I'm actually going to do is get 2 more of these guys. And then I'm going to hire the free company. And which one of these guys is cheaper? And those original guys that helped me with Serbia as well. We're going quite a lot over force limit. It is overkill, especially with the allies, but I want to stack on forts. And they actually haven't deleted any of these, which they sometimes do. So yeah, let's go in. Let's take this mission now as well. Expand Albania, trustworthy allies. Sure, that helps with the diplo rep. Okay, there's another mission, Skanderbeg's Rebellion. This one can only happen 1468, so infantry combat and movement speed, it can help us dodge them like this. Let's put Skanderbeg in charge, even though that risks us losing him. Fort defense, guys, so now we're stacking that even more. I think we're ready to go. Okay, so we're just gonna do a reconquest for Avalonia right here. Call in these guys. Shirvan and Akpuyulu, Venice doesn't come in. Yeah, so it's Austria, Poland, Mazovia, Lithuania, Aragon. Cool. Even without Hungary, this is doable. Let's go. 1458, folks. First war versus the Ottoman. Let's see what we can do. Frick me. He died sieging Constantinople. Come on, man. That sucks. Just my freaking luck too, dude. I said hopefully he survives till the war with the Ottomans. We start it. He literally dies. Just dies. But in the meantime, Ottomans have pieced out whoever they were fighting up here, Theodoro in Crimea. They got 42,000 troops. And all of these guys are walking over. Yeah, this could be dangerous. They could just walk in on Constantinople, hit the Polish, then hit me. I can't say I'm liking this too much, I'm gonna be honest. I can't say I'm too much of a fan. Maybe we should have waited for them to fight someone else here. Damn, that is what you do, isn't it? If they fight someone here, that's when you go in. Alright, we got Salonik. They're kind of moving towards us. These idiots are still here, walking around here. Aragon can't even come. I'm not liking it, man. I'm not liking it. See, with Skanderbeg, we could have beat them, you know, with equal size armies, but without him, and look, I think that's all their troops right here. It is, isn't it? Yeah, along with this guy. You know, you're not helping. You're not helping being up here. I gotta say, Austria is actually going to piece out Shirvan. Lithuania's already there. Tricky, dude. Tricky. I've forgotten, you know, the movements and how they think, you know? Rare to see Epirus expand, though. We actually managed to chop them down a little bit. After we pieced out Shirvan, Lithuania and Austria really came in. So we do got some dubs in battles, man. And I think... Can I get there before them? We got more than 21k here, that's the thing. Oh, we don't have more than 21k. What? Oh, that was a frick up. I've just messed up the whole lead, man. Damn. I just realized what the problem was. Poland was doing the whole Danzig thing. Now they're back and helping out, along with Lithuania, so we're actually chilling. You know, I was surprised no one continued on to Akkuyunlu earlier when they were in Shirvan, but I guess they just couldn't walk over there, man. Yeah, these guys are bringing in some troops as well. I mean, not now, I guess they were beat up, but it's looking pretty good. It's actually looking pretty good. Okay, we're losing too much money. I gotta get rid of the merc companies. Cool, we just gotta get Gallipoli here. I've transferred occupation of the forts to my vassal so I don't lose as much money. Also ditch the advisors. There's a white peace offer from Akkunlu, which is wonderful. And I've sieged down Gallipoli. I think that's it for us here, man. I don't think we're gonna push further into Anatolia. I think we call it while we're ahead. So, let's nab a province to release Bulgaria from. Get our core back. And then get everything that's not... how can I... I can get Constantinople like this. Oh shoot, maybe even I don't need these right here. Maybe I get first... Yeah, something like this, maybe. I think that's pretty good. Or even a 2-province Bulgaria. And then that. Or do I just take less and get war reps as well? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, frick it. There's our first war with the Ottomans done, ladies and gentlemen, and we have won it. I'm immediately going to go ahead and release Bulgaria so we can reconquer these provinces for them later. And obviously, you know, I'll take whatever I can. Okay, so Ragusa. I forgot about Ragusa. Okay, we'll just do it later. Venice. Don't want to deal with them right now. Big with just these guys. Yeah, either we'll try and do something with Venice, or we'll just wait for the truce and fight the Ottomans again. But I'm pretty satisfied with that, man. Acquire subjects, yeah, let's do that. Maybe we can even annex Bosnia if we improve enough. Perfect. Okay, cool. Not even losing money. No, now that we've acquired Constantinople, maybe I do move my capital there. Obviously, this isn't like EU5 where we need to do control stuff. It doesn't really matter that much where capital is here, but yeah, why not? Austria just got Hungary, which is kind of alright because now we'll have Hungary help out as well. And then again, the Ottomans are weaker, so it doesn't matter that much. But also worse, because I am actually interested in stuff that Hungary owns. Huh. Like the Aragon, too. So really what we do here is ditch Austria. Later. Way later. Using favors, make Aragon break the alliance with Austria. And with the help of Poland going on Austria. And there's a stand against the Turks, Diplorep, improve relations, and a bunch of guys like... You know, so far, it's been about 24 years. I haven't built a single building. Yep, I don't think there's a single building aside from forts in any location that we own. Well, Nope, not even in Constantinople. I thought we were gonna be rich. What the hell? All right, got enough with Bosnia to annex them. I've already granted the integration policy so we don't lose Diplorep. There we go. Bosnia has been annexed. Yep, still nothing on Ragusa. Truce. How long is our truce with the Ottomans? 1480, huh? Alright, it's gonna be a while before we can get Renaissance, so I'm actually just gonna pick up Admin 5, along with Defensive right here. We're stacking quite a lot, so we can pick up 3. Yeah, perfect, very nice. Conquering new states, because I'm stating things. Ooh, every neighboring area, that's nice. We should probably accept, Serbian and Greek here, right? Wait, Turkish, how do I have so much Oh, it's because Constantinople is mega developed. We'll probably need to accept that one as well, but... yeah, let's do Serbian and Greek. Okay, actually making okay money now. Yeah, we'll make even more once we do this. Can't do it in Constantinople. I still need 150 admin points to full state that. But yeah, this is sort of, you know, the middle slump that we're facing right now, just because we got so much loans. Now, I am making 6 ducats a month, granted, so we won't pay him off that slow, but I'll probably end up loaning up again once we fight the Ottomans again. Yeah, situation is the same for them. Yeah, sorry, Shirvan, Akkuyunlu. Yeah. Also, by the way, Aragon did literally nothing in the war with the Ottomans, man. It was all Austria, Poland, and Lithuania. Oh, just lost Aragon. Iberian wedding happened. It's fine. It's completely fine. Tier 3 gov reform as well. We could honestly go decentralized here. Just to accept, like, Turkish. Bosnian isn't that big. Yeah, and Bulgarian, actually, probably, whenever we get enough of it. You know, now with EU5, I'm addicted to either accepting or converting cultures, and really it doesn't matter that much if you do it in EU4 or not. It matters somewhat, I guess, but yeah. Yeah, but we need to decide if we're going Orthodox or sticking to Catholic here. You know what? I think I am going to stick to Catholic. I've never done a Catholic Albania. I always just flip back to Orthodox. But I think, you know, right now we're going to chill and pick up religious here and start converting. Even though we can do it now, it's just mega slow. There's no point in doing it. Finally, full stated Constantinople. Okay, so truce with the Ottomans is up. I got rebels, I know. But they're also currently doing this, which is keeping them a little busy. Let's see. Fighting another war. What is Poland doing? Ah, damn, they're in a pretty big war, actually. Frick. What is this? Polish conquest of Mitau? Damn, why the hell did you guys decide to fight frickin' Muscovy, who's actually not that powerful? They're also in another war, so they're getting fricked from two sides. You know, last time we had trouble because Poland briefly, very briefly, went up north, but you know what? I think I'm gonna wait for them to wrap it up, man. And even if I do call them in with the promise of land in this, I'm just gonna split them and they're gonna suck in both wars. Fine. We won't take advantage of this, but also, yeah. I just hope they don't expend themselves too much. Okay. Okay, well, Poland wrapped it up, but there's nothing I can do because they sieged this down. Poland did expend themselves in this war. They got no manpower. Lithuania's doing better, but yeah, let's just wait for this to end. It's as simple as that. I'm actually gonna move my capital after this war, I think. Okay, so Ottomans just ended it. They've taken quite a lot from Venice, which in turn I can take from them, which is good. Has Poland recovered? Not that much, but we can still go for it. Okay, well, let's go. We're just gonna do a reconquest for a lot of the well, everything that's Bulgarian core. Yeah, we do outnumber them by quite a lot. Let's go. Hopefully no one goes for Shirvan now, man. That was so annoying last time. Dude, I think Austria-Hungary just wiped like a 20k stack. Yes, they did. Nice. Oh, here's a problem. See, after Austria gets Hungary, what happens is they start desiring everything that the Ottomans have. So they actually won't transfer occupation of this Greek stuff or even Edirne or even this to me. Actually, probably even Ragusa too. But that's fine. It's just something we gotta deal with, right? Like, we'll take whatever they haven't sieged. Can't complain too much. They are winning this war for me. Yeah, no one is going for Shirvan. Can we even go there? We can. We just gotta stay in this long enough to where they'll accept a white peace, and it hasn't been that long. It's only been 3 years, which is not long in EU4. It's pretty long in EU5, not long in EU4. Thanks to some rebels, I might be able to nab this. Oh, look at this. Have them... Yep, Mamlukian conquest of Aksaray, which is this, the Karaman thing. Okay, so now they got 2 fronts. Yeah, they're getting busy up here. They were getting a decent bit of war score on my allies here. So let's see, theoretically, if we could get 100 war score on them, which we can't, what would I want to take here? Yeah, that, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, shoot, Hungary crossed. And that's their capital, too. Alright, just white peace, Kuyunlu, and Shirvan, and now we have a 99, war score on the Ottomans. Let's just make sure I'm not giving anything to Austria, because that would mess things up. Yep, okay, everything back to Bulgaria, and then I take everything that, well, isn't their core. Let's take 230 ducats as well. Perfect! Okay, next war, dude, because obviously we're gonna keep hitting these guys. We just take everything else that the Ottomans have in the Balkans, and we probably start pushing into Anatolia as well. I forgot about Ragusa again. Oh, wait, actually, this is good. I'll do that immediately. There's Lord of Albania, claim on every Ottoman province in the Balkans. Nice, we'll take that. Let's reduce that a little bit, core that up, and yeah, let's immediately go in on Ragusa. Yeah, no one over here is mad, which is good. Okay, there's the deck on Ragusa. Too bad we couldn't do a reconquest for the Bosnian cores, but they aren't that dev'd anyway, so it's fine. But at this point, we should have great relations with Bulgaria. Yeah, I'll start annexing them as soon as this war is over. Dude, Ottomans are getting hit left and right. The Great Horde, frickin' just declare on them. Okay, this is done as well. There we go. I'll just take that. Yeah, we're chilling. Okay, but now, once again, we're going to be waiting for the truce with the Ottomans to expire, or I could go in on Venice. I am interested in these two right here, to be exact. Zara and Spalato. They are linked up with Naples and Florence, but Austria and Hungary would come in. I just got to stand right here and get them. Let's just wait, start annexing Bulgaria. We got stuff to core up, so not in a rush, really. Frickin', let's move our capital to Constantinople. Why not? That's a wrap on defensive. Tier 4 gov reform time. We said we're staying Catholic. This is pretty good. To use all the, you know, Catholic powers and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Damn, man. Mamluks took a huge chunk out of the Ottomans. Wow. And Genoa just declared on them. This always happens. I think Genoa is literally gonna be the only one that's not gonna be able to win this war. Maybe at this point, though, it's finally time to start building something. So let's go ahead and get new burger loans right here. They are pretty big right now. And let's put down a couple of these. There we go. Yep. Very nice. Oh, Venice just declared on the Ottomans, too. My truce with them is until 1507, so 10 more years. There's admin 7. Religious? Alright, Venice is actually pretty busy with the Ottomans. I'm gonna go in for these two. Let's call on Austria. Now, actually, I'm stupid, because if Venice wins this war with the Ottomans, which they are gonna, I'm actually gonna have to take more from them. However, if I end my war with them before they do, I'll have to fight them again. Okay, someone just made Ragusa come back. It was probably the Great Horde. They're still fighting Genoa and Venice. Yeah, over here, I just gotta wait for the Golden Horde to remove the guarantee, and then it's a free Ragusa. In the meantime, let's just peace out the Venetian allies for money and war reps. Alright, Venice has actually ended it with the Ottomans, so I can take Crete along with these two. Yeah, that's all I want. Funnily enough, Genoa won as well. Someone meet Girmian exists, and Trebizond is back too. These guys are absolutely crushed. So I do actually have to fight Genoa. Well, have to fight. Not have to. I want to. Okay. Okay, you know what? I don't even want to, actually. I was just joking. I don't actually want to fight Genoa. In fact, I want to become friends with them. That's what I want to do. How the hell does that happen? Are they still in the HRE, dude? They are. They were probably allied to... Well, actually, Austria's not even the emperor. Nassau is. But they're not even allied to Nassau. They were allied to whoever was the emperor when that happened. So they stayed. And they're actually allied to France, too. So not only do they call in Nassau and boys, and think frigate's not like Austria, but they also drag in France. Damn, that's actually the hardest war I could possibly do here. Golden Horde, or Great Horde, guarantee isn't gone yet. What the hell? I've just become a great power. Yeah, I was wrong in the intro. Albania is not one of the hardest countries in EU4. At least not if everything works out like this. Alright, well that's Bulgaria annexed. England apparently. Let's go ahead and full state this. Perfect. Oop, I just unstated it. That's fine. Didn't cost anything. Yep. Or autonomy as well. There we go. Clickety click. Nice. That's gonna help. Damn, we can actually do it everywhere. It's been pretty long since I've done it. Alright, by inheriting that army from Bulgaria, we can actually make a pretty nice stack over here. There we go. This is what we need to get rid of, so that I don't care about. Dude, we're doing so much conquering and coring and full stating and stuff like that that I can't... It's so slow for me to advance anything in admin, dude. I'm gonna stick with it, though. I'm gonna stick with it. Either way, truce with the Ottomans is up. They're, like, mega weak right now, man. Yeah, just Shirvan. Really, what I most want from them is, like, this stuff down here, the islands, and then Edirne, but, you know, maybe we'll push into Anatolia as well. I can even do Holy War on them, dude. But that's show superiority. Can I show superiority? They got 11k. I can show superiority. I wonder if I can cross, though. Either way, frickin', let's do it. I won't call on Austria because they'll siege stuff. And also, Austria called me into this up here. And they're doing that, so it's fine. Oh, damn. I got frickin' Cretan separatists in Crete. And I actually don't have, navies. Shoot, Venice just declared on Ragusa. They'll land, August 4th. I can probably walk into Ragusa faster than August 4th. June 28th. Hell yeah. Suck it, Venice. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, but, you know, I realized that if Venice declared, the guarantee must not be there. Mamluks just hit the Ottomans again. Hopefully that means they'll destroy the fleet. Okay, I'm done with Ragusa, though. So there we go. That's another center of trade, or whatever called, taken over. You know, I haven't been able to show a lot of superiority to the Ottomans, man. Whoa, I'm way over. What? Dude, how am I not a kingdom yet? Prestige. Frick me, I hate prestige. I gotta do this, at least temporarily. Alright, pretty stupid idea to declare with this CB. I got only 10% war score, dude, and they don't have an army. I gotta start converting. I'm so tired of the rebels, man. Honestly, you know, we mentioned a lot of pain and suffering at the start of the video, but the rebels have been the pain and suffering. Oh! Mamluks ended it. Mamluks actually ended it, and I have access. Okay, please, I need the Ottomans to rebuild an army so I can beat it up. I just can't get a hold of stability in this game, man. Someone keeps dying. Okay, but there's 100% on the Ottomans, finally. So we're taking everything that we can over here, and then... I mean, do I take this? It's gonna be so disconnected and stuff. I guess the Mamluks blocked us off here, so it's... Yeah, I'm not even gonna take that. Let's just humiliate them just for the sake of doing it. And there we go. We're done. Okay, so to wrap up the Balkans, really, what we want is these two Genoese provinces, right? Yeah. Or, well, no, actually, Hungary, too, but... Any changes here? No. See, these small guys aren't a problem. France is a problem. And also, the fact that no one's helping me. I don't think we'll be able to do this, man. I don't think we'll be able to do this. Either way, there's end to Turkish rule, I think, because we kicked them out of Europe and stuff like that, which is nice. We'll core that up. Hey, I just saw everyone starting their golden era. We might as well do it as well, huh? And truth be told, there's no way to avoid internal conflicts, man. Not with this religious unity stuff, so hey, we're gonna suffer. You know, if I ditch Austria, we can totally hit Hungary. Oh wait, Austria calls in their own boys. But it's just Baden and Salzburg, isn't it? Where the hell do all of these other guys come in? Oh, right, Nassau and the Emperor. Okay. Yeah, Do we... I'm just wondering, do we save them to try and do something like this? It's so not worth it, dude. Let's say we do this, right? We're about the same. They do outnumber us by a bit. I'm just wondering how quick can we take this? And how powerful is Austria? Austria is pretty powerful. They're doing something... Yeah, whatever. Well, the Age of Reformation has just started. I think I'm gonna do it. I think we give it a shot. Why not? There we go. There's our deck on Genoa. I did declare for Karas. Oh my god. I declared for this. Frick me. That's what we get war score on. Please let me cross, dude. Okay. We were lucky enough to actually be able to cross here. I think we can start farming up a bit of war score. So if we want just these, it's 14. If I want the islands as well as 33. Tricky. Okay, so we're in this. We've actually been able to get a decent bit of occupations because they have all of this stuff over here. Internal conflicts just started. To end it, we need to beat up rebels and have 1 stability. Getting 1 stability is going to be tough. Yeah. Dude, if this was EU5, we could just pay everyone to leave. And there's not even that many people in France is the problem. Okay, hopefully these guys will stop standing around here and start doing things. It's actually good that this is happening while we're at war because the allies will help out with all the rebels too. Oof. Austria just got knocked out. I am not a fan of that. Poland's about to go out as well. Dude, if Poland gets knocked out, everyone just starts pouring in towards me. Can I even get a I can get this. We'll see if we can go for this. If Poland gets knocked out, I'm just gonna peace out for this, because I have more war score anyway, right? They're actually farming war score on Poland here. But at the same time, I can start knocking guys out as well. Wait, who was the other low guy? It's Constance. Okay. So I was wrong. Poland got knocked out and then it shrunk, so now they won't even give me this. I gotta keep going a little longer. I knocked everyone out. It's just a France and Montferrat that I have to do, dude. If we can get them out, it's an easy win, but I am getting pushed back, and I don't want to face any of these stacks. Either way, tier 5, defensive stance, obviously we're, you know, defense maxing. Now they'll accept. I'm wondering, though, am I getting greedy? I think we just gotta call it for this, honestly. There we go. Okay. Damn, such an expensive and exhausting war just for these 2 locations, man. But hey, our borders look better, don't they? Okay, I gotta get up to 1 stab. Meanwhile, Poland formed the Commonwealth. Oh, I just got event stab. Is it 1? It is 1. Fewer rebel armies and unrest. Frick, how do I get... I need a -2 unrest guy. That's what I need. There he is. And now we end it. Perfect. So there's additional stab, and my Diplorep is no longer ruined, I don't think. Yeah. Okay, so now that that's done, I think it's time we commence with our final thing that we want to do, which is to hit Austria and Hungary. So let's dissolve that alliance. I'm still linked up with the Commonwealth. Maybe, in fact, we can even get with someone that would help us. Like Bohemia, why not? Okay, gotta wait 5 years, and then we do this. Doing some more construction now because I just got indebted to the burghers. I'd rather do this than pay off other loans, to be honest. Also, I did have to give out another one of these gov cap thingies because we're just not becoming a kingdom, dude. Well, I actually just got 10 prestige from an event and hired a prestige guy. So yes, we are going to become a kingdom in a year. And there's the Commonwealth calling me into that, which I will accept. Obviously, we don't want to lose them. We need their help versus Hungary. And there's us being a kingdom. Cool. Okay, truce with Austria is officially done, folks, but we just need to wait for the Commonwealth to wrap this up. Okay, well, the Commonwealth just wrapped it up. They are low on manpower, so maybe I wait a little bit. With the promise of land, they do come in as just they're concerned about manpower a little bit right now. They asked for 2,000 or whatever, you know, the percentages when you ask for manpower. We could go in. I think I'm going to wait about a year, though. Meanwhile, our conversion is going pretty well. Not that fast, but not that slow either. Well, I was just standing in the war declare screen, and I was going to declare, but I clicked C, and I declared. I just wanted to show you guys. Either way, I did call in Poland with the Commonwealth with the promise of land. But there we go. War has started. I aim to get all of this right here. They don't have that many allies, so there's not that many people to peace out. Oh, I can take stuff over here. Yeah, so there's not that many people to peace out, but it's fine. Let's go. I got so much mill points, man. I should bomb every fort here. Wait, am I really getting that? What? I don't think even the thing was up here. Okay, we're just gonna go tolerant society. It's just easier to deal with. We're gonna get out of it pretty quickly. Or, maybe not that quickly, but yeah, it's not a problem. Okay, this one is going really great, by the way. All right, we already got 92% war score on them. Can we even take all of this? Yes, we can. Nice. Well, there we go. There's a piece out on those guys. Perfect. Okay, as always, lacking freaking admin points this game. Jeez. All right, as always, let's core it up and wrap it up. All right, the Commonwealth, my faithful ally for the entire game, is calling me in versus these minor guys right here. Am I gonna help? Of course I'm not. Commonwealth, why do you always declare when I want to do the outro, bro? Can't you see we got one more thing to core up and I'm going to do the outro? Couldn't you have waited like 8 months? No. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now that we've cored everything up, I think it's a pretty good place to call it for this little throwback campaign in EU4. But yeah, like I said in the intro, man, you know, I was itching to play something difficult a little bit like this in EU4. I wasn't feeling that, you know, self-torture-y in order to play someone like Granada or Navarra. Didn't feel like doing Bez because I think we just did them in some mod, unless I'm, you know, completely making stuff up. But Albania, a perfect, you know, country that starts off with things that are strong enough and things that are weak enough to make for an interesting, you know, whatever you call it, rags to riches campaign, even though we're not that rich. But yeah, is it actually as difficult as I claimed it was in the intro? No, definitely not at all, man. I was just misremembering things. As long as you can take out like Serbia and Bosnia right at the start, you're chilling, because you guys saw how easily we secured those alliances. And yeah, after that, man, it was just linking up with everyone and hitting the Ottomans a couple of times. Obviously, if the Mamluks didn't get involved that early or that much into Anatolia, we could have continued pushing this way, but it's totally fine. So yeah, surprisingly stayed Catholic, which I don't think I ever do as Albania. So we're converting a lot of things over here. Almost everything we have right here is accepted and or tolerated and whatnot. The only thing we couldn't really get running this game was the economy. It's just, you know, it was a little bit of a struggle. We never really became that rich to where we can snowball. Still got a couple of loans to pay off right here, as you can see, but wrapped up pretty much everything else, man. Wrapped up pretty much everything else, and I gotta say, a super fun campaign as Albania over here in EU4, and almost played 100 years too, which is excellent. But I think this is a pretty good place to wrap it up. You know, let's keep it short and sweet. Why not? Why not? Because I don't want to fight these Mamluks. That's why not. So it's time to get out of here. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, man, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. It lets me know that you like these types of videos. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more EU4 and whatnot. And that's it for me for now. See you next time.